Hi guys, welcome to my channel. I am back with a brand new video. We have a full set of the You Found Me Skullpanda series. This looks absolutely stunning. I have a few favorites already. I am praying I get the secret. And then here we have the limited edition Lazy Panda. And she is so cute. I really wasn't sure about her. Lots of people had very differing opinions, but she looks so cute, and I will be unboxing this to show you guys all the details. So let's get into it. So guys, we have 9 core designs in total, and we have the secret. It's exactly the same as the L'Impressionisme pendants as well. If you haven't seen my unboxing, guys, make sure that you check that out. It gives you a little bit of background of kind of what the series was supposed to be incorporating. So compared to that series, which is a lot about warmth and brightness and art, this one's very much focused on emotions. So it's supposed to be about, you know, not feeling lonely and hidden, you know, being found. So each of these pendants is supposed to kind of have like a little story or a feeling behind it. So I want to explain a little bit as I go through them. There is definitely some that I just absolutely love. I'm going to show you guys all the designs that you can get. So guys, here are all the possible designs that you could get. So starting with the corner, we have Darkness. She is definitely one of my favorite designs, if not my favorite that I've seen. Then we are moving on, we have got Ratty Bear. I love her colouring. Then we've got the very cute Sneaky Chestnut. Moldy Muffin, this is also one of my favourites. We've also got the Pranky Peanut, which is super cute. Then we've got Cerberus, we've got Ghosty, and she looks so fluffy. We've got Chomp, we've got Sandman, and then we have got the secret. The secret looks like this, and it is called Buddy Doggy. So one thing to note about it, if you guys are trying to find it, is that it's very similar to Chomp. So Chomp is the only other design that's kind of got like a little friend attached to it. When I was reading people's reviews about it, they said that they heard the little friend in it. So it should be a tiny bit heavier. But then I was looking at the weight, someone did post them, and they are very up and down, but I feel like Chomp and Buddy Doggy, you should be able to hear that extra rattle. So if you're after those two, guys, listen out for it. Okay, let's get unboxing, starting with box number 1. One in my hand. Foil bag. So it looks exactly the same as the Winter Symphony bags from memory. And I love that these are still the foil bags, so you still get the excitement of opening them. Our first one is, it looks like Ghosty. Wow, this is, her face is so fully covered. You can hardly see her behind all the fluff. All right, I will get the card out. So starting with our first You Found Me card, this is the Ghosty pendant. And the one thing I love about this card is that the pendant's face is like really filling it out. She looks so cute and fluffy. And now let's take a closer look. Okay, I'm gonna remove the little bag. And as I mentioned to you, I did a little bit of research because I wanted to know a little bit more about the pendant. So first of all, I'm going to try and get all the fluff of her face because you can hardly see it. Okay, guys, here is our close-up. I'm going to try and do my best to show the face, but there is so much fur covering that it's really hard. Every time I kind of let go of the fluff, it just covers her. So this one is Ghosty, also known as the Huggy Ghosty. So she's supposed to be super fluffy with a light heart embroidery on her ears. I'm going to quickly show you that. So on the earmuff helmet part, you can see the very cute little love hearts on each side. And it's supposed to be the kind of doll where it gives you a really warm hug when you're feeling scared. And she is super soft. It's a much thicker material. It's so hard to explain what it feels like. But you know when you get those really fluffy pillows, it's that feeling. But yeah, so she's got a really nice white coat. The top, she's got these cute like pink little devil horns, and I think a few of them have that, or they're just sort of hiding. And then let's look at this gorgeous face. The first thing that just I think so pretty on her is her eye colour. And it's kind of like 3 or 4 different colours mixed together. And she just looks, it looks like a really warm sunset with like a little kind of tint of green, like on the outer part of it. And then her face is like this really warm colour. So I guess it does feel like really warm and cozy. She looks like she is huggable and that she's being hugged by her actual outfit. It's almost like a cloud. And then with all the skull pandas, you can have the fun of playing around with the eyeballs as well. Super cute rosy cheeks, blushed lips as well. And then I'm gonna move her around. Not much else, but she's like got the cute little pink ring, and then kind of the label tag is just black. On the back, I've just noticed, is that more love hearts? Yeah, it looks like she's got some more love heart embroidery on the back of her head. And then I'm just trying to see if there's any more extra detailing. None on the bottom. Turning her back round, gonna see the soles. Because sometimes, so with some of the Winter Symphony and the L'Impressionisme series, sometimes they have like a little pattern on the sole of the boot foot, but nothing else. But it's just so cute. Her eyes gone a bit crazy. But that is our very first You Found Me pendant. Final look at our first pendant. This is our cutie Ghosty. All right, let's do one from the back. Ooh, this one's quite heavy. So one thing I definitely want to do for you guys is try and see if we can hear that second rattle to see if you really can see whether it's Chomp or it's Buddy Doggy. I don't hear anything with this one. It does feel a bit heavier than Ghosty. Okay, box number 2. Oh, this one definitely fills out the bag more. We're moving. We have got Moldy Muffin. I love this one. I know this design also comes for the earphone case, which is not released yet in the UK, but I see why they picked her. She is so gorgeous. Let's look at the card. And we have our second card now, Moldy Muffin. And you guys can see like what I mean by the card is so pretty. All the detailing is really, really clear. And I love the colouring. It does just scream like strawberry shortcake to me. And now let's take a closer look at her. Our second pendant now, I definitely feel like she could be my absolute favourite. It's so gorgeous. Okay, her little backstory is that she is called Moldy Muffin, or also known as Moldy Cake. So she's supposed to resemble the cake that we eat growing up with a cherry on top. And there is also some irregular cream on the earmuffs part. So you can see on this side, this one sort of looks like a love heart slash a tooth. And then on this side you can see like a splodge of the cream as well, and I feel like that feels very childish, you know, when you have like a cream cake and you get it everywhere. So it's really sweet. The colours are gorgeous. It's really standing out. We have the very cute cherry on top. I've never been a fan of cherry. I don't know if anyone else was like that, but I used to get cherry baked girls and I never would eat the cherry. I just never really enjoyed it. But let's take a look at that face now. So this pelt keeps getting in. I feel like the materials are just a bit crazy. But here is her face. So this gorgeous kind of pinky white coloured, like iridescent pattern on her hair. The eyes stand out so much. I feel like this is going to be kind of across the board with these pendants. They're going to be beautiful. She's got these little like love hearts in the pupils of her eyes with some red eyelashes. Again, we're going with the rosy cheeks, blush lips. She does look scrumptious. That is the right word. It really makes me a bit hungry. And then we move on to, I guess, the fur. I obviously mentioned the cherry, but there's like the cream part. And this almost feels like the kind of cherry strawberry flavour. And then she looks like she's wrapped up. You know, when you kind of get like a ribbon around a cake, I feel like that's what they've gone for with this kind of like toll in the middle. And then this gorgeous kind of pinky peach. I don't know what else to describe it as. So she's like wrapped up in a little bow, like a little present. And then the soles of her feet are just like the cherry red colour. I'm not seeing anything else on the back. So with the last one we had the embroidery, but it's just that really soft furry texture. Just an absolutely gorgeous pendant. I love this one. And our second pendant is Moldy Muffin. Box number 3. I'll go for that one because it's easy. Ooh. Very, very light box. The lightest so far. Oh, a little trouble with this. Yeah, this one feels so light. My 2 favourites back to back. Oh, I'm so happy, guys. This is Darkness. I don't need to explain much. Let's get the card out. Our third card is Darkness. This one is absolutely stunning. It stands out so much. And I feel like this one really feels Skullpanda-esque, if that's a word. But I knew this is one I just absolutely had to get. She's beautiful. Her eyes are closed. It feels like a bit ethereal, but dark at the same time. And then let's take a closer look at her now. And we have the third pendant now. This is Darkness. I'm so happy that I pulled my 2 favourites back to back. She's so stunning and there's a lot of detail to go through here. But the story behind her is that her eyes are like a starry night. Despite being all black, there are purple sparkles. So you can see the detailing around her eyes. They almost look like teardrops coming down that are just really sparkly. But there's actually purple sparkle, so it's super pretty. We've got some star embroidery all around. So it looks like we've got, I guess, a moon on this side, like a full moon, and then a kind of sparkly star on the other ear muff. And it's supposed to represent, you know, kids who are scared of the dark. I was definitely one of them, but she looks so calm. I feel like as much as the dark is scary, it's also very calm. And that's exactly how she feels and she looks as the doll. So it's just really pretty. So on the top, we've got this gorgeous kind of silvery, pearly coloured on top of the helmet. I've already explained the earmuffs. Let's look at this gorgeous face. So she's got a little moon right in between her eyes, kind of like her third eye. She's just so pretty. And then again, we've got these stars going across her belly kind of area, like a galaxy, like in the dark of night. But I feel that's it. It just feels calm. You know when you can see the stars in the sky? This is what she is. Calmness, just beauty. And then, if you turn her to the back, so you've got more of the stars going through it. So she's like the night sky. I think that's the best way to explain it. And then we've got these gorgeous, they look like wings. They've got a bit of flexibility in them. And they've got all these beautiful sparkles going through it. But it also looks a bit like a cape, almost like bat wings. But yeah, if you guys have any more, you know, idea or have thoughts about what it's supposed to represent. But I feel like sparkly bat wings is quite cute. Our third charm now, this one is Darkness. Okay guys, so we've pulled 2 favourites so far. I'm already so happy. They are absolutely beautiful. So, all right, let's go back to the front. No extra shake. Okay, feels quite similar to Ghosty in terms of weight. Okay, reeling number 4. Oh, you can just see the beautiful thing about this collection is that the colours are so different with the dolls. It's very easy to tell. So we've got Ratty there. Let's get the card out. 4th card now. So this is Ratty Bear and she just looks so cute, but the pendant is even better. So let's take a closer look. I don't know if POP MART have done this on purpose or the designers have done this, how she's done it herself, but they all look like they're hiding. As soon as I've like unboxed them, bar Darkness, they've all been like sort of covered up in some sort of way. I don't know if it's intentional, but you can see with this one again that like this part is just completely covering or hiding. So I feel like when, you know, the series called You Found Me, it feels like you kind of have to reveal her just like that. So you can see, guys, already. how beautiful she is. Let me give you the story. So Ratty Bear, or known as the Forgotten Bear, she is the teddy bear that we loved as a child and we stopped needing her as we grew up. But the bear is trying to stay relevant by finding pieces of broken button and cloth under the bed and mend your broken dreams. It's very like Toy Story, isn't it? I mean, we've all been there. I've definitely done that. You know, you grow up, you grow out with your dolls, but she's like that. But there's always that one, you know, doll or bear or something that always makes it through, and it's, you know, you love it eternally, no matter how kind of raggedy or ratty it looks. So she is just very pretty. I think for me, this is the one where the hair is just standing out so much. It's so glistening. So her main outfit is kind of quite dull in colour and it's supposed to kind of give that worn out look, whereas her actual face is gorgeous. So lots of soft purples and whites. On her earmuffs, is there anything? Yeah, she's kind of got the stitching like she's been repaired, nothing on that side. We have got one ear that's like purple, one that's creamy coloured, so little bear ears. And then let's reveal that gorgeous face. So with this doll, she's got one little eye that is a kind of clear white colour, and then we've got this really cute purpley, dizzy looking eye. She's got a very cute star pattern just above here. The hair is this gorgeous, like kind of dipped purple iridescent colour. The cheeks have gone for more of like a purple tone. You can see that. And then, yeah, then you've kind of got this ratty, straggly material. It's like her outfit's being held together by the string, the loose buttons, the kind of terrible sewing job. She's got a little bit of patchwork here. And then turning her around, you can see that there's like two different materials. So she's kind of half of this, I don't know how to explain this, kind of embroidered material, kind of get it with like your winter jumper, and then this soft rug on the side. Our final look, here we have our very cute Ratty Bear. We're at the halfway point, guys, so still no secret. I'm very happy. I feel like these are probably like all my favourites. So I know that I've got the ones I want. I'm gonna go right in the centre. No extra rattle, okay. Oop. Oh, very heavy, very filled out bag. Oop. Okay guys, I've thrown you off. I did not hear this at all. We have got Chomp. So our fifth card now is Chomp. I feel like a lot of people love this pendant. I don't know, it really does give like cute devil vibes to it. And then let's take a closer look at her now. Our Chomp girl, she has got a lot of detail and a lot of texture to her. I'm gonna have to go through it very slowly. Okay guys, so Chomp, also known as the gluttonous ghost. So we all love to snack on junk food as a kid. The red ball looks like a little red devil. So this is her little friend that comes with her. Let me try and show you. A little baby Chomp. So you can see, it looks like a little devil. She's got these very strange kind of like dotty eyes. You know when you see like cats in the dark and their eyes just glow up? That's what this little cutie looks like. So yeah, it's like the little red devil is chasing her. Her favourite snack is your worries. She will eat all your worries away. And I can't help but look at it, and all I can think of is Super Mario and just how it looks like Chomp. Maybe that's what they were going for. But let's look at the doll. Not just the little devil friend, but you can see how cute the little black devil is. They're peeping through. Again, we've got this look where she's kind of hidden behind her little costume. And we've managed to find her. So she's this gorgeous red colour. The material of her is actually really nice and soft. It feels very raggedy, but it's really pretty. It feels very Skullpanda, like the red and the blacks. So pretty. Her eyes this time, they look like they've got little kind of stars in them. And she's also got these kind of like little crosses across her mouth. It almost looks like, you know, when you restitch something, it looks like that. And then moving down, we've got what almost look like little chomp teeth. This kind of silver going around the kind of poncho-y area. The best detailing has gotta be on the earmuffs. Look how amazing. So this is what I said to you, it just looks like Super Mario, the little chomp. So pretty. And then the other side, which looks more like an eyeball that's got teeth to it. So that's kind of a bit scary. And then moving down, she's got little red soles on her boots. On the back, I'm not seeing any embroidery, it's just more of this super soft material, the little teeth going round. And then she's obviously got her little devil friend that's chained to her or following her. So that's them together. This is a very beautiful one. I honestly wasn't sure about Chomp. I know a lot of people liked her, but I definitely see the appeal now. This is a really nice charm. Our final look, guys, this is Chomp. Okay, box number 6. I'm gonna stay at the front. Can't believe I guessed the Chomp. There wasn't an extra rattle. So I don't know, maybe it isn't as obvious as I thought. Okay, box number 6. Ooh, opened so nicely. Going in, we have got... Is this our sneaky Chestnut? I'm doubting myself on the name. Hold on, guys. Yes, sneaky Chestnut. Let's get the card out. So we have the 6th card now. This is sneaky Chestnut. And this is one of the ones I don't know. I feel like they've sort of missed. The card is very pretty though. And now let's take a closer look at her. Okay, our 6th pendant now is Sneaky Chestnut, and this is one of the designs that I honestly wasn't too bothered about. So I've obviously got a few of the Skullpanda sets, and it's always this one there's always this kind of brown and orange tone pendant all the time. And I don't know if it just never seems to stand out for me, but I do love the orange in it. The burnt orange is so pretty, and it does work. But our Sneaky Chestnut is a little cute pendant. She resembles a little chipmunk with earmuffs. She's got a kind of chestnut pattern on her ear. So you know when you roast chestnuts and they go this kind of gorgeousy brown colour? It almost looks like a conker. I think that's the best way to describe the colour. And it's got these cute little stars on the side of them. And there's also a backpack. So this little kind of tied bag to her. It's supposed to store the bad junk that she takes from you and return a gift back to you. So she's like a nice little Santa, but as a cute little chestnut instead. Okay, let's look at the face a little bit better. So as I mentioned, there's kind of like 2 textures. So this front part is more like a kind of soft bear material. And then this back part is a darker brown and it's a bit more scruffy feeling. So I feel like this is like the tamed part and then this is kind of the more wild side. And then as I mentioned, there's always this gorgeous orange colour. So you can see that in her eyes and she's got really gorgeous hair. It's very autumnal. That's the best way to describe it. And then on her bag part, as mentioned, so it's tied around her and you kind of got all these like kind of chestnutty colours on it. It almost was a bit like Boy Scouts or Girl Scouts. So she looks more like a little bear to me as opposed to a chestnut, but I get it. And then you can see the bag much better now on the back of her. So it's tied to her. So it's more like a little sling bag, I would say. Our 6th pendant now, we have our very cute Sneaky Chestnut. Okay guys, the table is getting so full. The one thing I love about the Skullpanda series is that you get 9. But it is a lot. Okay, right. What should I do? This one, this one? Let's move that one out. Ooh, very heavy. Ooh, might be the heaviest. So if you guys are looking, maybe this one is the heaviest box. Oh, ooh, what could this, maybe this is Peanut. Okay, let's go. Oh, this is Cerberus. Oh wow, this one has got a very, very big head and it's very top heavy. So if you are after this one, look for quite a heavy box. So we have our 7th card now. We're going back to our darker colours now. This one is Cerberus. And this isn't one that I was really desperate to get, but she is very pretty. I know that she's a few people's favourites as well. And now let's take a closer look. I absolutely love the eyes on this one. They're very mesmerising. They feel like a bit werewolfy like. You kind of, you know, that kind of yellowy glow in the dark eyes. They're like really popping on this pendant. So Cerberus. So also known as a chatty, vicious dog. So it's mythological. So it's believed. So it's said that Cerberus is the 3-headed dog that basically marks the kind of the center between not life and death, but the living and the dead. So the little description is that this is a fluffy little devil surrounding Skullpanda. One is singing a lullaby, one is reading a bedtime story. There's a doggy embroidered on her tummy. Is there? Okay, I'm not seeing where this doggy is, guys, but if you can point her out. And it matches her little doggy ears, which I can see that. They're little cute, you know, when the dog's kind of ears are a bit folded. Now I can see that detail. So you can see that. And then, so it represents her transformation into a chatty dog to take away your loneliness at night. So it's not really, I don't know, when you think of Cerberus, you think of kind of like the quite scary dogs, like the hounds. But it's not. She looks really cute and she's so fluffy and very big-headed. It's so much weight on her head. It's so round. I think out of all of them, she's the most top-heavy. And I thought Ghosty was going to be like that, but it's really not. So let's look at the face. I've already pointed out the little cute doggy ears. But then the eyes are just mesmerising. So the hair is this kind of pale pearly white with kind of pink iridescent tips. And then she's got this very cute coloured eyelashes, but the eyes are so pretty. And then on this side, it looks like a little kind of cross underneath it. But I think she has the most anime eyes out of all of them. It's so pretty. All right, moving down. So we've got this very soft. Where is this doggy? I'm so confused. Is that supposed to be like little doggy ears? Is that what I'm just completely missing? And then these are the, I don't know. Guys, tell me, please tell me. I'm missing something here. But yeah, there's not much to this one. I think that's why I'm a little bit disappointed. There's nothing really on the earmuffs part. It's just her eyes, and love them. I love them so much. And you've got the little studding. And then you can see that that's like a little doggy tail. So it's sort of like shrouding her. And we have our number 7th pendant. This is our Cerberus. We've got a really good selection now. So I'm just going to recap the last 3 that we don't have yet. So darkness, we have Ratty Bear, Chestnut. Okay, we still don't have the Pranky Peanut. And we still don't have Sandman. And we still don't have Buddy Doggy. I should do a shake, I feel like. Okay, I'm not hearing any rattle on the last 2 boxes, but you never know. I was really wrong with Chomp. This one feels a bit heavier, so I will leave it. I feel like this one will be our little Pranky Peanut. Let's go. Box number 8. Yep. Ooh. Okay, revealing. No, we have got Sandman. This one is so interesting. Our number 8 pendant is Sandman. Again, another one that I'm not really sure how I feel about it, but it's super pretty. And I guess because you've got Ghosty, these two feel quite similar. But let's take a closer look. She's got such a gorgeous face. I want to show you all the details. There's a lot of textures on this one. So our Sandman, also known as our Sleepy Devil. So she's the only one I can see that's kind of got more of a sleepy look to her. So when you think of Sandman, you think of nighttime and drowsiness and sleepiness, you know, the sand timer going. So this one is half open sleepy eyes, A blanket covers her up, so you can see this kind of white material. It's sort of shrouding her again, so you can cover up her face. And then the whole point of the blanket is that it's actually supposed to be a pair of angel wings. So you can open them out like that. And it's supposed to be like, I guess, like a protection feeling to it. And then like a warm blanket that's, you know, covering you up. Yeah, and it's supposed to like protect you from your nightmares. And she does, I get it, she does feel very like angelic looking. Even though she looks very sleepy, she looks like me. But as I mentioned, there's a lot of texture to this one. So this top part, I don't know how to explain it, but there is definitely like this material I see in like winter jumpers as well, but it's like tinsely. I think it's very similar to the material that they used on the Lazy Panda. So when I unbox that later, it'll be interesting to compare them. But one thing I love about this one is the gorgeous colours. Like I mentioned, we do have two that are quite similar. Like Ghosty is also a white colour, and I know that Sandman is a bit more creamy. But obviously the nice difference here is that she's actually the only one with a really dark kind of face to her. All the rest of them are pale skinned. Cerberus has got more of like a pink, like a pinky purple tone. But Sandman's the only one with like a darker face. So those eyes is just stunning, like piercing like emerald colour. So we've got a gold little notch on the top. The earmuffs this time have just a star on this side. There's just a line on that one I can see. Oh, no, it's just a star kind of connecting the two sides of the helmet part. And then look at her little face. So there's this gorgeous, they're like oceany blue, like oceany green, sorry, eyes. She's got a little star in between the middle of her eyebrows. She's got these gold like little tears coming down. And her kind of makeup, her sparkly like makeup is very kind of dusty looking. Again, I think they're just trying to show kind of the Sandman feel to it. And then yes, those are the angel wings that can be molded. I think you can, no, can you take them? No, they are sewn on. So you can't take it off completely, but what you can do is play around it so it acts more like a scarfy blanket. And then I'm trying to see if there's anything else, but no, again, that kind of tinsely looking material is going round. And then that is the back of her. She looks very Christmassy. That's the feeling I get from her. And I get they're probably trying to create this sort of sandy looking texture. And our final look, guys, we have pendant number 8. This is Sandman. We're at the final box now. This table is full of them. So many cute pendants. Okay. So this is either going to be our little peanut or this is going to be our very cute doggy. Let's see. Final box. Oh, very round. Okay, the last one is Peanut. The final card, guys, we have the Pranky Peanut. And the texture and the feel of this pendant is so funny already. Now let's take a closer look at our last pendant. So we have our little Pranky Peanut. So again, the reason that I'm a bit not funny about, not this one in particular, but why I feel a bit like Sneaky Chestnut and then Pranky Peanut are too similar in terms of their colouring. I know that the orange and brown sort of go together, but I feel like they're so similar that they could have done something else. Like this one is so unique, it really stands out. All right, let's have a look. So our Pranky Peanut, also known as Peanut Prank. So she's a cheeky peanut with little devil horns. She's very fragrant on the outside, which is her trying to trick you into eating, her. And the earmuffs resemble little cheeky devils ready for their next prank. Okay, so there's the little earmuffs on the side. So you can see the little, look at that, little devil faces. So they've done a really good job of capturing the kind of peanut texture. I absolutely love peanuts. So this one is so super cute. Boiled peanuts are my favorite, guys. And her face, she is the only one with a really, really shiny face. It's given like porcelain doll kind of look. The hair is really shiny. All the rest are quite matte and kind of sparkly, iridescent. Hers is more like, I don't know, like shiny varnish. So she's got this burnt red orange with sort of black tips that are very faint. And then her eyes, again, are kind of like this fiery looking colour. We've got orangey makeup, 3 little speckly freckles. And then I just realised on the side of her mouth is some little peanut sauce. So someone has been indulging on a snack. And then we come down. How cute is that little button? It's in the shape of a peanut. So this outfit, I think, might be the best. It just has a lot of character to it. I think Chomp might be the only other pendant, whereas I feel like a lot of effort's gone into, you know, how it looks. And she just looks like all cocooned up inside it, so it does feel very cozy. And then I'm going to turn her around. Again, you can see more of that gorgeous texture. Okay, the very final look at our last pendant from the You Found Me series, we have our cute Pranky Peanut. Moving on, guys, I have also managed to pick up the limited edition, the Lazy Panda Pendant. This is so cool. I think that is the only way to describe it. I know a lot of you don't feel the same way as I do. You're not too happy with the material, etc. But I love it. I absolutely love pandas. I think this is such a cute little design. And I will be opening her as promised. I want to show you guys a little comparison. So here is the European exclusive of the 6 kilohertz as well. So I got her out of the box. It was really difficult to open. Again, I feel like they don't want you to open them, but I want to show you guys all the details and we can do a little side by side. So guys, that was absolutely painful, just like with the 6 kilohertz. I actually cut the tag by accident, so I'm absolutely kicking myself. But let's take a closer look at her. I'm going to show you my little boo-boo that I did by accident. I did accidentally cut the fabric tags. I'm a bit scared now to try and hang her off my bag, so I might just display her. But we'll start from the top. So you've got these cute little bamboo leaves that are attached to the ring part of the pendant. And then we've got the very cute panda ears. These are really soft. And then the gorgeous white fur. So the earmuffs have incorporated a little cute panda face. That's so sweet. And then that side obviously just had to be completely black to blend in. And then the face. So she's got these gorgeous, I don't even know, like jungly green eyes that are just really shining through. Her hair's very swampy like. So it's this kind of dark green with black tips. Like I said before, very Billie Eilish. Love that. And then we're moving on to kind of the torso part. It's a little bit tricky to show you, but you can see she's kind of got this kind of bracelet. But she's got these beads that go around her, and on the front is this bamboo cane that's sort of acting like a necklace, and then the little bear paws and arms. And then we go to the back. So I think the back might be the best part of it. So this is what I meant. I thought it was a hood for some reason, but it's not. It's just the back of it. So it looks like a panda bear on the back, and then you have the gorgeous Skullpanda face on the other side. So that's super cute. And then you can see again the little beading chain around it. It comes with, what is that? So it's a little Skullpanda head, and then it's got these little bamboo leaves attached to it. So yeah, moving on, you can see there's just these 2 little beads at the bottom of it. There's the cute little panda tail that you can see as well. And then on the base of the left foot, you've got the Skullpanda helmet shape embroidered on there. So I can't see any other details. Let me just check the tummy area. Ooh. It's just a little like white belly. There's no sort of pattern on it. I'm not seeing anything else. But that is so cute. And I know a lot of you didn't really like this material part. So I said to you before, it sort of reminded me a bit of Sandman. I'm going to bring her over. So it's sort of like, it's I guess actually no, it's not. I'm trying to see if there's one that's got a similar material. Maybe not, but it's just, I get it. It's not the nicest material. It's kind of like bulk, but when it's really like fluffy and it needs to kind of brush through. So maybe if you brushed it, it would look a little bit better and a bit less scruffy looking. But I think it's so cute. I'm going to quickly bring in our 6 kilohertz girl again. So guys, here we have them side by side, my 2 little plush pendants. I love them. I do think this is really cute, but I do think the Lazy Panda is just a lot more up my street. I love the design. I like that they've carried over the panda theme. So you had Hirano with the panda and now you've got Skullpanda with the design. So I think it's very fitting. They do look super cute side by side, but nice like differences between them. So they're really not similar. They do scream Skullpanda. Our final look now at the Lazy Skullpanda pendant. She's so cute. I am so upset about cutting the label, but guys, just be really, really mindful and really careful when you're trying to get her out of the box. It's so fidgety and so fiddly. I was hoping that they'd learn their lesson because opening this box was horrendous as well, but I am happy with my Skullpandas and this is so cute. Okay guys, here is everything from today's Skullpanda unboxing video. This is a gorgeous collection. I feel like a lot of you might like the You Found Me collection a lot more than L'Impressionisme. And I think it's just because a lot of our Skullpanda fans, this resonates a lot more with them. I get it. It definitely suits Skullpanda. And I love the little stories behind them and what they represent. My favourites, of course, are Moldy, Muffin, and Darkness. And then my unexpected favourites, of course, I feel like it's between these two. I love the texture of our little Pranky peanut. It really stands out in terms of the outfit. I think this is the best outfit. And then I think our little Chomp girl, I think the gimmick there is just so cute. It fits the IP. I love the little devil that comes with it and it's super, super soft. So she is definitely another favourite. And of course, I am in love with my little Lazy Panda. It just suits me and it's very cute. Thank you guys so much for joining me today. I hope that you enjoyed my amazing Skullpanda video. If you liked it, give it a thumbs up. Leave me a comment down below. Let me know if you managed to pick up this series and which ones are your favourites. If you aren't already subscribed to my channel, hit that subscribe button for all future content. I will see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.